Now we move to part B, engage in discussion. You will now discuss a topic with each other. This must include you giving an account of the topic, indicating your views, asking each other at least one question and answering each other's questions. The topic is holidays. More and more people are staying in Britain for their holidays. This is because it is expensive to go abroad. Also, many people like to visit the cities and the countryside in Britain. Your council wants to encourage holidaymakers to come to your local area. Together you are to give details of where you like to go on holiday. Discuss the best way to encourage holidaymakers to come to your local area. Discuss some ideas to put forward to the council, such as organising local events, festivals or street markets. Finally, you must agree on one suggestion to take to the council on how to encourage holidaymakers to come to your local area. I will read this once again. You will now discuss a topic with each other. This must include you giving an account of the topic, indicating your views, asking each other at least one question, and answering each other's questions. The topic is holidays. More and more people are staying in Britain for their holidays. This is because it is expensive to go abroad. Also, many people like to visit the cities and the countryside in Britain. Your council wants to encourage holidaymakers to come to your local area. Together you are to give details of where you like to go on holiday, discuss the best way to encourage holidaymakers to come to your local area, discuss some ideas to put forward to the council, such as organising local events, festivals or street markets, and finally you must agree on one suggestion to take to the council on how to encourage holidaymakers to come to your local area. Thank you. Candidate A, Candidate B, you may begin your discussion.
I'll start. Where would you like to go, on your holiday? Where would you like to go?
On my holiday, I might like to go to the Malaysia.
Yeah,
You mean in Britain or outside Britain?
No, even in Britain or outside.
You mean outside Britain?
Yeah, inside or outside.
Inside or outside, yeah.
Just anywhere where you like to go.
I might like to go to Malaysia, yeah, because I got my family there, yeah, and I got a lot of friends there, and I like their food.
Like what it was said on the text, like it's getting expensive for everyone to travel abroad. I know myself and my family, we are 4 of us. I can't afford for us to go abroad, and I think it would be better if we could do holiday in here. But for us to have holiday in here, they should put more like have more festivals and more museums or areas that we can visit, interest, especially in summer. We need more, more festivals. We only got one festival in summer, which is Carnival. We need more so we can go out and see. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea, yeah. It's like you say, it's not everybody can afford to going abroad for holiday, so yeah, I think it's a good idea for the festival.
Yeah, and the best way we can to encourage the holiday makers to come, I think we'll be writing a letter to them or sending them an email or saying we are interested in going holidays, but we just can't afford the holidays to go abroad. If they could come to our area and just discuss with us and see which festivals they can have for us or areas for the kids that we can take kids to go and play.
Yeah.
Candidate A, can you say the best way to encourage holiday makers to come to your local area? Candidate A.
Right. So yeah, I will try to discuss with the council and ask them to plant a lot of beautiful flower, in the local, so I can encourage the people to come to our local, to visit our local and see a lot of beautiful fowl. Yeah.
Candidate A, can you say some ideas to put forward to the council, such as organising local events, festivals or street markets? Candidate A.
Like a street market, like a beautiful flower, and also what else?
I think we can decide to do an event, like a festival event in our area, and then we invite the holiday makers to come to that event, and then that's when we can talk to them like we have made this event and to show you that we love holidays and possibly if you can arrange more holidays for us.
That's a good idea,
Yeah, now we need to agree on one.
Do you like to go on holiday?
Yes, I would love to go, yeah. Where I would like to go, I would like to take my daughter because she's going to be 5 next year. I want to take her to Spain. I would love to take her there.
That's good, yeah. So, I think, it's going for holiday, going abroad is a lot. It's not a lot of people can afford it because it's expensive. So I'm sure in Britain they still can you still can holiday stay in the Britain.
Yeah.
It's like a local, you can doing it's like local. It's got a lot of street market, and it's got we can organize the events, a festival, and to encourage people to come to visit the local. Yeah.
Candidate A and Candidate B, can you agree on one suggestion to take to the council? Candidate B said to have more festivals and museums to visit. We need to have more so we can get out and see. Candidate A said organise events and festivals to encourage people to come. Can you agree on one suggestion? Candidate B.
I think this is one we can agree. Since you've got kids, I've got kids, we've got all more kids, I think it would be better to have like a museum, a big museum and a zoo. So I think it would be good if we could write to the council and ask them if they can make us a big museum and a zoo so we can take our kids during the holidays time. What do you think?
I think it's zoo, it's good, but I also think like a good park, it's like you say, we both got the kids, I think the park is suited to bicycle, to play a football in the park, so we can ask the council and make a good park in the local.
Yeah, I think we should go with that. That'll be alright, okay.
Thank you, Candidate A, Candidate B. That's the end of your assessment.